bitches and losers. So, as I promised, I am going to answer some questions. I got them on my phone. Let me pull them up. So yes, I'm going to answer these questions. I got quite a few. I'm impressed. It's funny. So many of you want to know. Oh, excuse me. Let me get comfy. Sorry that I'm not all. But today's my day off, and you're lucky I even have any makeup on. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm actually very impressed by all the questions, and a lot of you I wish would, I don't know, say hi. Like, I got some, yeah. Anyways, I got a bunch of questions, so. Alright, so let's do number 1. Am I a cruel or sweet mistress? I can be both. It depends on the sub. And I'm going to answer another question with this answer. I am definitely more of a sweeter mistress with female subs, but right now I don't have any female subs. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if I want any. No offense to the ladies, but I don't know. I just don't know. It depends on the sub. It depends, because I know not every sub wants to be called loser or, you know, you're a piece of shit and blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. You have to communicate. I think I've said that in other videos that I've done, is you got to communicate with what type of domination you like. Do you like to be humiliated? Do you like, you know, I don't know. It's like, we gotta have a conversation here. But I am capable of both. And, you know, sometimes, I'll tell you, being like hardcore all the time is exhausting. So it's nice when you can break, you know, Dom mode and just like have a conversation with your sub about shit. You know, it's nice to know that we're both real people. And that's one thing I'm going to say, is you're always going to get the real me. That's why I don't give two fucks about, I'm sitting here not all dolled up for everybody. And I'm being honest about things, you know. Alright, so there's that. Does my family know? Does my family know what? Oh, this? About this? Or about that I used to be a full-time sex worker from the time I was, I won't say, but for a long, long, long time. Yes, they do. Do they know about my current situation? Probably not, because I don't speak with my family. I don't have a relationship with my family. I don't have a big family. I only know my mother's side of the family. I don't know my father or my father's side. No shade on dad. I'm not even tripping off that. But, yeah, so no, they don't know. And would I care if they did? Absolutely not. I don't care. You know, I've been out on my own since I was 16. So from that point on, the only people I care about are the people that I'm extremely close to. And I've never really been extremely close to my family. There you have it. So, my favorite things. So, my favorite things in life are my puppy dogs. What else do I consider favorite? Oh, I don't know. I mean, my motorcycle. I love my motorcycle. Yeah, and this will kind of segue into another question. That was, what do you like to do when you're not working or in Dom mode? I love to ride my motorcycle. That gives me such pleasure. And I upgraded to a larger motorcycle a couple years ago because I do ride a lot. I ride probably about 10,000 miles a year, if not a little more. I go on pretty long rides too. So I really enjoy riding my motorcycle. I enjoy spending time with my pups. I don't know. I've become so much more of a homebody as I've gotten older. I'm just more tired. I really value my time. So that's why I think I get really fucking irritated when people waste it. If you know what I mean. If you've watched my other videos, you know what the fuck I mean. Okay. So, whoa. Have I ever been married? Do I have kids? And am I dating? So somebody did the triple threat there. No, I've never been married. Sorry, I have popcorn in my teeth. No, I've never been married. I'm not against marriage. Probably the last person I thought I would probably marry was a very long time ago. He was probably the last person like I thought I would marry and possibly have kids with. I've never been super gung-ho about having kids, so no, I don't have kids. But, you know, I've had nothing against kids, but coming from parents that I was oh shit, oops, I never kind of wanted to, you know, put that upon my child. And it just didn't happen, and I'm okay with that. I really am. The thought of giving birth and being pregnant never appealed to me. Never, never, never. Although I do love babies. I do. I think they're just, I like little toddlers scare the shit out of me. And I'm about to sound how I'm going to sound, but hopefully you will understand what I mean. So as far as marriage goes, would I get married? Because that was another question. At this point, it would have to be an ideal situation. And in saying that, I would never marry somebody unless I had deep love for them. But also at this point in my life, unless I am going to benefit somehow, whether it's financially, some type of stability, I don't really see the need because I take care of myself just fine. Would it be nice to know that you have somebody to lean on? Absolutely. But here's the thing. How many people out there get married and then that shit don't work? So if this shit ain't gonna work, I want to make sure in the end I'm taken care of. And I also feel that the person I'm marrying should feel the same way about me, that I contribute something more than just love to a relationship. I'm not talking about being a gold digger. I'm not talking about marrying some rich motherfucker. It just, you know, getting married is a fucking contract. Damn, people blowing up my phone. Maybe more questions. So, I don't know. I've always been like, if I marry somebody, we have to really sit down and really fucking talk about shit, because I don't want to, you know, this whole thing like, well, if it doesn't work out, I'll just, you know, I'll just get divorced. Hey, I've lived with motherfuckers for long periods, and that breakup is like a mini divorce. I can't imagine if we would have had to go through the fucking courts to do that shit. No. So, yeah. Last question was, am I dating? No, not really. No, I'll be honest. I don't really want to. I haven't found anything that tickles my fancy. I'm super fucking picky. So, you know. Do I have gentlemen I may see and go out with every now and then? I guess that you mean dating like that? Yes. Something serious? Nah. Okay. How did I get into BDSM? So when I was around 23, forever ago, I got into the adult industry and I started doing some fetish modeling. and I was doing fetish modeling as like a submissive, you know, tie me up, whackety whack, you know, stuff like that. And it's funny, I found one of my old fetish magazines. Yes, God, I was so young. Anyways, yeah, so I just started fetish modeling, and that's where I met my one and only dom that I served. We started, first we just started playing around, and then we started dating, and it was fun. I mean, it was a good time. It was fun, but I made a really shitty sub because, I mean, he's hardcore dom, like hardcore, like you are, I mean, I don't want to say hardcore. He's not 24/7. You can still like carry on your day and not have to be like, you know, crawling on your knees to serve him a drink or anything like that. But I'm just saying, in the bedroom, always. I think only one time did we not have BDSM play when we had sex. And I just started lashing out. After a while, I was like, fuck, I'm done. I just, you know, I like a little this and that, you know, during sex, but no. And I'm just too fucking strong-willed and strong-headed, so I was just starting to lash out, and things not good. And that's when him and I sat down and had a really serious conversation and realized I'm probably not as submissive as we thought. So yeah, so he kind of started mentoring me, and I started to, you know, learn techniques in BDSM, and just, you know, whipping and, you know, bondage, some rope tying. That I would have to get a refresher course on. But yeah, just started doing sessions, and he was there with me as I started, and then I progressed and started doing my own sessions on my own, and I traveled to New York a few times, and yeah, you know, that's how I got in. But he has been the only, you know, guy that I've been submissive, you know, to. I don't know if I could ever be submissive to somebody again in that capacity. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like a good smack on the ass every now and then, and so on and so forth. But I'm not, no, I'm really not a switch. Yeah. So, there's that. Okay. Do you believe men can be alphas? Yeah. I know some doms out there are like, no man can be an alpha. I tend to disagree. I've been with probably about, if I really think about it, guys that I've really been in relationships with, probably been with about 3 or 4, you know, where I'm like, yeah, they wouldn't know. There's none of me trying to. One of them, I will say, major alpha, but oh my God, respected women like a sub would. Like, he always felt that women were superior. He grew up with 4 or 5 older sisters, and I mean, there was like an 18-year gap, so he was even kind of brought up with his sisters. And he oh yeah, he felt like women were much more superior than men. And trust me, he was major alpha. Oh God, I miss that one. Anyways, that's a totally different story. Yeah, so yeah, I do feel that guys can be alpha. I don't think, you know. So, I don't think that's my opinion. If people have different opinions, that's theirs. I'm not saying my opinion's the only one that's right, but that's just how I feel. So nobody get their panties in a wad because I don't agree with you. Why am I doing this if I don't need the money? Like I have said in one of my other videos, I'm just trying to make this Q&A like compiled. So for that first time viewer, you're getting all this shit. I have not harnessed my BDSM side in a really fucking long time. And it just feels good. When I was active, we did not have the internet. We had the internet, but not in this capacity. And, God, I made myself sound so old. So yeah, this is just like a new realm. I'm actually still kind of getting my feet wet with stuff. So it feels good. It feels good to kind of get that part of me back out. And I'm not gonna lie, having a little extra coin is nice. It's always nice. I have 5 dogs. They get expensive, so, you know, if anybody can help out, that's a good thing. Plus, my fucking time is valuable, as I've stated in the past. So, you want it, you're gonna pay for it. Even in my real job, they fucking pay for it. Okay. Oh, I like this question. Do you feel there is a double standard? I love this question. With a male dom and a female dom in BDSM and life. Abso-fucking-lutely. Why? Here's the deal. As a female dom, I have heard people say, if you're not fucking hardcore all the time, that shows that you're weak and that you're not a good dom. But then, in real life, if I'm too fucking hardcore and a strong woman, I'm a fucking bitch. And here's the deal. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be fucking who I am. When I was doing sessions are, real life sessions are much more intimate, and you show a lot more emotion and even affection towards your subs, depending on what type of relationship you have. So, just constantly being like, you're a loser, fuck you, men are all pigs, blah, 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 blah. Fuck that. If you want me to be fucking like, all the fucking time, I'm not your girl then. Then you might want to find somebody else. Trust. Cross a fucking line with me. And if you need that type of, I'll give it to you. But if I'm not in the fucking mood, I'll also fucking tell you that too. Now, as far as, do male doms have to, kind of go by our rules, like that you guys expect us female doms to go by? And I don't want to say all guys, but I've seen that a lot. Where I've seen these girls on Twitter be like, oh my God, just let me be real. Let me have a moment. I don't want to feel bad because I want to cry right now, because I'm having a bad day right now, because I just found out my dog died right now, or, somebody just told me to go fuck myself right now. Let me have a moment. I am still human. Just like subs are. I don't expect a fucking sub to be, yes, mister, 24 fucking 7 with me. I really don't. It's not it's not feasible. So yeah, and if you try to keep it, if you try to make it feasible, then you're just gonna drive your fucking self insane, and I'm already crazy enough. Okay, and yeah, male doms, I feel like, have it a lot fucking easier. I do. You know, they could be, I don't see people fucking questioning them if they're having a fucking bad day, or they feel sensitive, or whatever. I don't ever see it. But if a female does, yeah. So do you see why women can be so salty? Alright. Okay. What do I do for work? I have discussed this in a past video, but I'll go over it real quick. I actually work in the men's grooming industry. I am a licensed cosmetologist, barber, and barber instructor. I have been doing hair off and on for 30-something years. I have strictly been doing men's hair for about going on 16. Yeah. And I love it. I love my boys. I do. I'm good with men. So that's what I do. I've worked super hard. I am licensed in 3 different states. 2 states as a barber, 3 states as a cosmetologist, 1 state as a barber instructor. So I've worked hard. I've spent a lot of money on my career in learning and just trying to be the best I can be. How long do I think I'll be doing it? I don't know. I don't know. I've stopped worrying about it. I really have, because I think we get to a point in our lives where we feel like we should be a certain, we should be at a certain level in our life. Well, trust me, at my fucking age, I thought my level would be a lot higher than what it is, and it's not. And you know what? That's fucking okay, because it's better than it was years ago. So anywho, what's the most irritating thing about online BDSM? I have definitely covered this many times on my previous videos. Time wasters, lurkers, and I don't know if I've said this one, but people that will say, "I'm sorry, goddess, but I cannot pay today. I will pay you on my payday. That is in 2 days. That is in a day." Da-da-da-da-da. And you know what? I'm super cool. If people tell me, "Hey, I can't pay right now," I got it. I get it. I get it. I totally understand. I really do. Here's the thing, though. If you say that to me, and then you don't turn around and tribute when you said you were going to tribute, I get pissed. And I'm not talking about people that are like, I'll do it when I can. I have one guy who, super respectful. He said, "I'm not a white whale. I don't make a ton of money." I don't know if he said I don't make a ton of money, but he's like, "I'm not a white whale, but I'll definitely tribute when I can." And I appreciated that. He was super honest, and he's not and he approached me correctly too. And he's not like trying to be like, "Oh, I want to talk to you about this and this and this and this." Some of these guys that I've found, they're like, "I want to tell you this, I want to tell you that, what do you think? Blah, 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 and this and this and this, but I don't get paid till tomorrow or the next day, but I want to," and I'm like, "No. We will talk about everything you want to talk about once you have done what you are expected to do." So that's my newest one. So I'm just, you don't want to be a fucking raging bitch. But sometimes, Lord. So yeah, and lurkers, people that just kind of sit on your Twitter and they lurk and they don't they don't even like shit. They don't even retweet shit. So if they're not doing that, they're definitely not tributing. So yeah, I've gotten to a point. It's like one a day. I block a lurker because I just irritates me. You know, for all the people that you have following you, you know, ugh, yeah. Why? Because you should not be able to fucking play in my, you know, my realm if you're not gonna like contribute somehow. Although I know they can just go out and make a fucking fake profile, but anywho, I'll get to them sooner or later. All right. What am I most insecure about? Oh Lord. Getting older. Working in a industry for so long that is all about looks and your body. When you get older, it's like, oh God, things just don't stay where they used to. You got to work at it a lot harder. I never was that like classic beauty, like, you know, the blondes with the big boobs and butts and just, you know, which is fine. I'm good with that, but it's harder when you're competing. You know, the bad thing, and diving back into all this, it brings up insecurities again. It was very nice when I wasn't in this realm and having to worry about if my looks appealed to a broader audience. And one good thing is because I don't depend on this to make my living at, I still am like, hey, this is me, this is what I look like, and if you don't like it, then, you know, piss off. I don't care. I'm doing this from my heart. No, I'm being genuine. So, yeah, that's what I'm insecure about, is just kind of growing older. It's just been embedded in my head so hardcore that, you know, you gotta look X, Y, and Z. And for my age, I think I look awesome, but it's just sobering. I'm really struggling with working out and eating healthy. Ugh. I never used to have to worry about what I eat. Now I do. So it just sucks. It sucks. So anyways, yeah. That's my insecure thing. I'm not really insecure about anything else that I can think of. I'm not insecure about men. I've never been insecure about men. I'm like, whatever. That's about it. I might get a little insecure at my job if I... oh God, I'm such a attention whore at times. I like to know that I'm doing a good job. Even knowing that I know I'm doing a good job, I still want to hear it every now and then to make sure they think I'm doing a good job. It's not that I need the kitty. It's more about, am I performing? Am I doing well? You know, because I'm a kind of overachiever. So, yeah, that's about it. That was the questions I have. Do I have anything else? Oh, let me see. Hold on. I got a bunch of other... Oh, hold on. I got a new... Let's see. Oh, Lord. Somebody just asked, Goddess, can you help me buy a chastity cage? So I'm going to refer him to the chastity shop that I follow on Twitter. I don't even know if I'm going to do that because you know what? Yeah. Bitch, please. Anyways. Alright, so if you guys want to know any other questions about me, if I've missed anything, if you didn't hear a question that you asked, just hit me up again. I'm enjoying this, and if anybody saw my last video that I just posted today, the short one talking about like when vanilla people attack, I get it. Not everybody understands this world, and that's okay. And there's a lot of really, really, really arrogant, ignorant, hateful people out there, and if you're not on their page, then they're gonna burn your book, if you know what I mean. Never feel bad for who you are and what you like. Just because I may not like something that you want done doesn't mean it's bad, unless it has something to do with children and animals and not with people's consent. Then I'm like, fuck you. You're weird. Yeah. And incest. No incest. Ugh. So, but yeah, don't let people make you feel bad because you know, have a kink. You have desires that you've been told your whole life. You're not supposed to have these types of thoughts or desires. It's funny to me because people that usually scream the loudest, as we know, are the ones that have the most skeletons in their closet, or they're the ones that we're always seeing on the news like, oh, he was very anti-gay, but yet he was caught fucking a dude in his office. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of shit out there that I don't agree with, that I don't groove with, that I don't like. But I'm not going to shame others if they do. Like I said, as long as it's consensual, no incest, no child pornography, and everybody's consenting adults in this matter, I'm good with you having your kink. And if I can help you with a kink, I would be more than happy. I'll be really honest if it's not my thing. Like, I wish the toilet slaves would stop dropping in my DMs. I'm not gonna poop. I'm not gonna poop for you. No. No. I'll take a video of my dog pooping, but not me. So anywho, thank you for watching. I appreciate all y'all. Yeah. That's about it. I'm going to edit this bitch and put it up, and please comment, please like, and tribute, bitch, tribute!